It's round 16 of the Guinness PRO12. It's Connacht v Ospreys, and what better city could one be in than Galway on a night like this? What an atmosphere. The home supporters are out in force. The Welsh have travelled in numbers. They love the west of Ireland for a good weekend of rugby, for Ceol Caint Agus Crack, and you can add in the fact that it is Six Nations weekend also. Wales, of course, with a win over France 24 hours ago, and Ireland were defeated by England earlier today. The West of Ireland weather at this venue on the Atlantic coast is normally a big talking point, but with both teams in splendid form, nobody is worried about the weather. They're all looking forward to a great game that should have just about everything in it. Connacht have made 4 personal changes to the team that lined out in their bonus point win over Zebra 6 days ago. Caolan Blade starts at scrum half, while Rodney Ahiu is a tight head wearing number 3. George Nayapu is another change to the pack, and he starts beside Ali Muldowney in the second row. Academy player Sean O'Brien starts at open side, shifting his fellow Galway-born teammate and captain John Muldoon to number 8, while AJ McGinty makes his 10th appearance this season at out half. For Ospreys, well, they have made 6 changes for this trip to Galway, with Josh Matavesi and Rhys Webb coming into the back line. Matavesi partners South African JJ Engelbrecht in the centre, while Sam Davies and recently returned from injury Rhys Webb are the half-backs yet again. In the pack there are starts for skipper Paul James, who captains the side at loose head, Dimitri Arhip at tight, and Berthe boy Joe Bearman on the blind. Ollie Cracknell gets the nod at open side for the injured Sam Underhill. On the replacements bench, well, Ireland squad members Kieran Marmion and Finlay Beelum were released to join up with Connacht on Thursday, and so take their place on the bench. That also includes Danny Poolman and Mayo-born Dave Heffernan at number 16. Ospreys have Eli Walker back after recent injury. New Zealander Brendan Leonard is the replacement scrum half, and Scott Otten is also named at number 16, having scored a try last week against Edinburgh. So Connacht make their way out onto the sports ground pitch in their traditional green and white. Huge crowd, as I've said, great atmosphere. Great guard of honour to greet both teams, and Ospreys, of course, on that good winning streak, and Connacht hoping to keep their great home record intact as well. Absolutely fantastic noise, brilliant atmosphere, nice evening. Light northeasterly winds is the forecast in Galway. A touch of wintry showers may happen, but I think that will be all later on this evening. There is our match referee for this match, George Clancy from the IRFU. It's his 76th competition game. His assistant referees today are Andy Brace, John Carville, also both of the IRFU, and the deciding commissioner is Tim Lowry. And if we have to go upstairs, the man that will look after all of that, our TMO Jude Quinn, also of the IRFU.
I can, Jude, yeah, I can hear you. Okay, kicker.
So it's Connacht to start and get us on the way. AJ McGinty, good place kicker, good out half, big chance for him tonight. And Ospreys gather and knock on with immediate effect inside at 22, and Connacht with a scrum, and it's early days yet.
Now guys, remember what we spoke about, no pre-engage, it'll be nice and slow.
So there we have Dennis Buckley, Tom McCartney, Rodney Ahiu in the front row. For Osprey, Paul James, Sam Parry and Dimitri Arhip. Good to see him back. Picked up an injury against Munster a fortnight ago at Irish Independent Park. Put in comes some Caolan Blade. Match referee George Clancy having a good look at that scrum. Good put in, good shove Connacht. Blade waits, sits between the feet of John Muldoon, the captain. Retreating a small bit. Ospreys come around legally, I might add. And now Blade looks back into the pocket, feeds it across towards McGinty. Connacht take play inside at 22. Good solid defence from Ospreys. Again, good quick ball. And that is Rodney Ahiu, man that was born in Christchurch in New Zealand, getting involved. Ali Muldowney. Connacht switch it wide. Blade again, just looking for that ball. Looked right, goes left down the narrow side. Bundyaki plays it back in field. Still Connacht. Good ball retention for them. That's good play from Jake Heenan, their open side flanker. Carried the ball into traffic. Now it's back outfield towards McGinty. Good chance here. There's Healy. Lovely ball and through. Is it an early try for Connacht? Yes, it is. What a start to the game. And Bundyaki has got the try after tremendous work for Connacht, never giving up from that scrum in the opening seconds, held possession, stuck the phases together, and with less than 2 minutes on the clock, the team with the impressive record here at the sports ground have got the try. Just watch this again. Brilliant ball from Blade, out to McGinty, straight through, lovely carry from Matt Healy, got it to Bundyaki, and there was never any doubt of what was going to happen there. Good play, Connacht. The crowd are enjoying this one. Good confident start. There he is, Bundyaki, number 13, New Zealand born, former Chiefs player of course, played in the Super Cup. Here is the conversion, Craig Ronaldson. His primary position is out half. He's in the centre tonight. Struck it well, touch judges, confident enough, had a second look all right, and Craig Ronaldson is happy with that. Man of the match against Dragons. And Healy made a lovely little run, lovely little offload. There we go again, replay of the try. 7 points to no score, Connacht lead, and not just 3 minutes gone. Little restart from Ospreys, gathered by Craig Ronaldson. Good presentation from him. Back inside at 22, Healy got involved there as well. Connacht under a little bit of pressure now, holding on there. George Clancy telling them they're isolated, so penalty for Ospreys and a chance for them to settle their account.
Shot of goals.
So Sam Davies has had a fantastic record this year so far. 5 penalties and 1 conversion against Edinburgh in round 15. Man of the match in Cork a fortnight ago against Munster. And he looks to add 3 more to his account of what has been a great year for him in the Pro 12. No mistake from Sam Davies. The travelling Osprey supporter happy with him and his good start. So 4 between them. Bundyaki's try converted by Ronaldson. And now Sam Davies with the penalty. Connacht to restart. Plenty of air under this. Cool enough evening, 5 degrees, light enough winds. Ospreys in possession. Inside their own 22, Rhys Webb, back after a 5-month layoff. Made his comeback against Munster also in Cork. He won as a sub, then he went off after a clash of heads with Siali. He's back now and starting tonight in a good half-back partnership with Davies. Ospreys in possession, of course, minus their Welsh internationals.
Stay on your feet now.
And that could be a turnover ball. Referee not happy with Connacht.
You never completed the strip and then he fell the wrong side. Just get it on, yeah? Let's take the time to set this up properly.
Well gathered by Ospreys. It's Rory Thornton. A little bit of a breakaway there from Joe Behrman. Maybe 37 tomorrow. It's Engelbrecht getting involved there, the big South African. Strong, elusive and quick player. Well, that's a great tackle. But Ospreys have done well to hold on there. James King.
Number 13,
So we have an early change on the Ospreys team. And as Engel practice after picking up a knock. Looks like he's carrying that right leg. And that's a big blow for Steve Tandy.
There's good patience there, so I'm just going to ask you now just to not push before the ball comes in. Let's have it rock solid. Just stand beside you, okay? Make sure you don't get ahead of the ball. Crouch! Bind! Set!
There's Connacht, another run. Oh, chance here. Tiernan O'Halloran was waiting to receive that ball. Good breakaway from Connacht. But Ospreys now protect. And that's Joe Behrman.
Straight before tackle complete, play on.
Connacht win back. Good play by them. Very aggressive. And good. Whalen played. Back out towards Rodney Ahu.
Back now, eight.
Played again. That's Tom McCartney.
Tackle. Stripped again.
14th appearance tonight.
No hands.
That's a turnover ball now in favour of Ospreys. They're carrying that out. Ollie Cracknell.
Rocket formed.
So the referee not happy with Connacht. Rocket formed. Ollie Cracknell carrying that into contact. It was a lovely little ball from the chance that Connacht had moments ago. It was a nice interception by Ben John, who worked his way back for Ospreys. The offload was good from Bundyaki. O'Halloran was screaming for it on the outside, and there was the interception. Here come Connacht again. On the far side this time, Clan Terrace side of the sports grounds. So if you just joined us, it's a Bundyaki try converted by Craig Ronaldson. He's got that 7 points for Connacht. And a Sam Davies penalty for Ospreys. Put in from Sam Parry. Well, good interception there. A good play by second row forward of Connacht. Maid was trying to tell the referee that was being held on to. McCartney ducks the head, drives forward, gains 3 to 4 metres. Good ball again from Blade. Now towards McGinty. Presentation important here. Ospreys staying on their feet, legally played. Good play, Ospreys. Note of long pass, the relieving kick takes all the pressure. That was out on the full.
Carry back in, line out up here.
A lot of teams find it very difficult playing here in the west of Ireland, but for once it's not raining. Let's hope it does hold off. A few of the great sports grounds, a few of the dog track, just to the right hand side of your picture. Lots of great action takes place here, and that sport is here as well. Here's the put in.
Just stand up with the assistant ref, please. Good.
So George looking for the required gap. That's good line out play. Nice little layoff towards Jake Heenan of Connacht. Cuts inside a 22, Heenan. Good strong play from him. He gained all 7-8 metres there. Oh, Blade, lovely ball. This is a terrific chance now. Adeolakun breaks away. Oh, lovely ball out towards McGinty. And the man, AJ McGinty, on his 10th appearance tonight. He's got the score. Born in Dublin, but he's involved with the US of A as well. He won't be wondering about who he's involved with. He's involved with Connacht. That's what matters tonight. It's the Pro 12. And what a start for the men in green. There's the line out. Terrific ball won. That was the vital pass from the open side as he took it into contact. Broke away. Jake Heenan is the man I mentioned. McCartney got involved with the acting scrum half. Got it to Blade. And there was the run downfield. McGinty, the receiver on the outside. Good score, Connacht. Conversion to come. strikes it well. Oh, the home support knew that was on the way. What a kick from Craig Ronaldson. Kicked 206 points in 16 games for Lansdowne to win a Division 1 title not so long ago. Signed for Connacht in 2013. And after that success, the rest is history. What a kick. Man of the match against Dragons. 2 fine kicks tonight, Craig Ronaldson. 2 conversions from him. 14 points to 3. And less than 15 minutes played at the sports ground. Connacht, of course, top of the Guinness PRO12. Total of 50 points. Ospreys in 7th position on 38.
Mind your leg, right back.
They're on a winning streak as well. Mr. Relieving kick is a little close for comfort. Connacht have found touch maybe between the 22 and 10 metre line. Jay McGinty, the try scorer. Jay McGinty's dad, principal of Blackrock College. Also called Alan, of course. A college that has produced some fine rugby players and continues to do so. Ospreys off the top, down towards Rhys Webb. Oh, a lovely little run from Ben John, the blind side. Left wing. Back in field now, this is Dan Baker. Man of the match last week against Edinburgh.
Advantage.
There's an advantage coming now.
Back is here.
And there's a tap and go from Ospreys. Quick ball. Chance for Ben John, and he's in. He's got the try. No hanging around from Ospreys. Good, quick thinking from the Welsh region. And Ben John has got the try. Scored early in the season versus Treviso. That's his 8th try in the Pro12. There's the long ball out. Only one line of defence was Adi Olakun. But Ben John hadn't far to go. And just got it inside the line. And they've got a match that has all the hallmarks that it's going to be a high scoring game, but terrific work from Sam Davies. Quick ball out. There's a try.
Take a drop, thanks.
So a difficult angle for Sam Davies. He struck that very well. Just hits the post and tails to the left. Unlucky for Davies. Is it over the green for the Connacht men? 6 points between them. And we're on the quarter hour. For Connacht during the week, their big focus in training was on tidying up areas that let them down against Zebra last week. And I'm sure they'll be happy with their start, as they've rectified some of those problems. As Ospreys take that ball from inside their own 22. Rhys Webb. Cross field it goes. Big number 8 was Dan Baker. He was brought to ground. Ball's gone loose. And on the breakdown, Connacht win that. Connacht have been excellent at the breakdown in the opening 15 minutes here. And here they go again. Ronaldson.
Stay.
Played back into Rodney Ayew. Saw there was no gap there. Kept on his feet. Good play by the tight head. He offers Connacht a great dimension. Now this is the blind side. That's Sean O'Brien, a Galwegians man from the academy. Another Sean O'Brien. It's a little bit overcooked. The other Sean, of course, is called the Tullow Tank. And this man, as a young man, making his 11th appearance. He's 6'4". Maybe they'll call him the Galway Bulldozer. I'm not quite sure. But it's a 22 dropout for Ospreys. Sam Davies with that great left peg, drills it down to the 10 metre line. Bit of backspin there. Rory McIlroy would have been proud of that backspin. Here's Tiernan O'Halloran, man from Clifton. His dad Aidan, of course, was part of the famous Offaly Gaelic football team from 1982 that defeated Kerry and deprived them of a 5 in a row. Here comes Bundy Aki. Good play, Bundy Aki. Good to see him back in full flight. Play very close to the touchline on the far side of the park. Back in field now.
Release, tackle, release!
Ospreys are on their feet, they can play that ball, and they've played that legally. That can be described as good play for the men in black. So both teams playing with great purpose. There's a little dummy from Bundyaki just on our replay. And back outside it was...
Sure.
Nice ball, but just didn't work out. Now we have a line out.
Just beside me, please.
Sam Parry will put this one in. Man from Harford West. Nice ball, well taken. James King.
Not straight. Your choice, scrum or line out? Scrum, in 50. Not straight.
So crooked in from Sam Parry.
Yeah, the last one was good though. The first one you had a case, and that last one no. Captain, you just work on that. Just make sure we have it rock solid before the ball comes in.
Connacht beat Ospreys 21-16 at the Liberty Stadium in round 5 and have only once before achieved a season's double over the Welshmen.
Bind!
So can they do that again this evening? Referee not happy with the scrum.
You're shoulder to shoulder here, the two of you. At this side, not your side. Shoulder to shoulder, I want you ear to ear. Yeah, it's at this side. Crouch! No! Bind! Set! Why can't you? No, that was good. You need to make sure you bind now when I instruct you to bind. All right? Let's clean the boots and we go again. You're okay. Crouch!
No! Set!
Bind!
Bring up the back!
Set! Stay on 9.
Good first half on Quayle and Blade. Connacht take that from the base. Blade again, good quick ball. Lovely ball outfield. That was Matt Healy who gathered there. Former Gonzaga college player Matt, of course, joined from Lansdowne in 2012. Scored a hat-trick of tries last time out. Would love to do the same tonight. Still 6 between them. We're on the 20-minute mark. Here he comes again, Healy. Loves to get inside, infield. That was actually a man of the match performance last week against Ibra. 51-34. Massive scoreline also. There's some of the excited crowd on the Flan Terrace on the far side.
You get one of those. You get one of those. Tipping the ball away. Yeah, well, you gotta look.
Pat Lam said during the week that Connacht were under no illusions to the quality of the team they're playing this weekend. That is Ospreys, they are here. Well, there's Connacht on the front foot at the moment. Ronaldson lines up a penalty. Struck it well, but just not well enough. Slightly off target. However, Connacht still lead.
correct.
So Ospreys to restart. Sam Davies. And the 22 dropout. It's fine length into that kick. That's the Connacht 10-metre line. Played across towards Tiernan O'Halloran. Was a fine kick from O'Halloran. Excellent play.
Still alive.
That's great yardage gained for Connacht.
No.
Pitched beautifully. Tiernan O'Halloran, the full back. Here's the put in from Sam Parry. That's a little bit better towards James King, and it was capped 7 times for Wales. Versatile back row player, as well as playing in the second row. He's capable of playing at 6, 7 or 8. Here's O'Halloran again, likes to go on a little dinking run, chips inside, takes it up to halfway. Connacht driving over that blade, back to McGinty. Good play again, Rodney Yahoo. Good hit from Ospreys, ball knocked out of the arms of Sean O'Brien. There's an advantage, but the referee's now called that advantage has been over. Connacht still have and hold. Play it again, McGinty. It's back in field towards Craig Ronaldson.
No hands now.
Hits the deck, presents well. Good play by Blade. Spotted McGinty outside. Tiernan O'Halloran, and too many options on that far side. Oh, the ball's not gone dead. Could be danger here. That's a vital tackle. And Jeff Hassler, the Canadian, has been brought to ground. And that could have been a try-saving tackle. I'd like to see it again. It's there for Ospreys. Davies back across towards Matavesi. Quiet game so far. And here's Owen Watkin, the man that came on for Engelbrecht, wearing number 22. So now Rhys Webb to control it towards Dimitri Arhip. 21 stone running forward Arhip to Webb. Just tries to split that channel. Ospreys make the double tackle. Ospreys still in possession. Connacht trying to win that by staying on their feet, but rucked off the ball. And Ospreys get a chance to string a few phases together in a game that has been electric in the opening 25 minutes. Led back into Arhip. Good play from Arhip to Ben John. Oh, nice ball. This is Matavesi. Good tackle again. Puts a stop to the Ospreys attack for a moment, but the referee says not rolling away, and here's the tap and go. Danger here. Webb not hanging around. They're going for everything, Ospreys, and so are Connacht. They're 5 metres short now, Ospreys. Would have peeled through. There's a glorious chance, and it looks like that is a try, and it certainly is. Is it Joe Behrman? Let's see. Terrific score. They've taken it very, very well. It's Dan Baker, in actual fact, was the man who got the touchdown. Good play, dropping the head, making it difficult for the angle. There he had the strength, 3 to 4 metres to make, and Dan Baker has got that try. Man of the match last week against Edinburgh. He's got a try at the sports ground. So Ben John has got a try, Dan Baker's got a try, and now Sam Davies has got the conversion. One between them. What a game. 25 minutes, just about 26. Relatively simple conversion for Sam Davies.
Say again, Bracy.
And Ospreys take a 1 point advantage. He actually was the scrum half in that move as well, Dan Baker. And that was the pick. He wasn't really sealed off when he picked up that ball at first, and when he got up his momentum, it carried him across the line. So it's a 1 point game. And Connacht restart. And here he goes again, Dan. Well, he's just bouncing off of players at the moment. He was waiting for support on his right shoulder. He's got it from his open side, Ollie Cracknell. Well, he's only 21 years old. former Wales underage player. Last played for Wales at under 20. Ospreys hitting a bit of a purple patch. Dan Evans, 50th Osprey appearance tonight. It's knocked out of the arm, went in reverse mode off the Ospreys player. So that'll slow it down momentarily. Paul James, the captain, in possession, but he's held on a little bit too long. And the referee, to be fair, has been consistent in this department.
Yeah.
So chance for Connacht to regain the lead. It was Dimitri Arhip. Paul James beside him. Playing front row. James, of course, played 2 years at the Rec with Bath.
Shot of calls.
It's good to see Dimitri Arhip back as well, because he did pick up an injury against
Captain.
Munster at Irish Independent Park, and now we have a shot at goal.
Just on that last one there, I didn't actually catch a number, but I just wonder was that guy going in with the shoulder and not wrapping around? Yeah. Tackle. No, he continued on and he got up the field like that.
So I think by the sounds of match referee George Clancy, we might be going upstairs. No, he's letting it go. There was a mention of a tackle with no arms. So Craig Ronaldson, 2 conversions so far. On its way, and it's there. Good steady look from both touch judges. And Craig Ronaldson, as he always does, has brought the kicking boots again tonight. 2 conversions and a penalty for Craig.
Heads up, guys, heads up.
Him here as an out half, but has developed into a fine centre. And Connacht now lead by 2. O'Halloran reached for that. Nobody got it. There's a knock on. Referee spotted that. Connacht's only defeat in the last 10 contests at the sports ground in all competitions came when Ulster were the visitors in the Pro 12 on St. Stephen's Day.
Crouch! Bind! Set! Bring it up. Okay. Yeah, okay. We'll move it out here, clean the boots and go again.
On the road, Steve Tandy's men are still well in contention for a Champions Cup spot. They've won their last 3 away games in the Pro 12 and have never won 4 in a row on their travels in the history of the competition. Can they do that tonight? And reset up the scrum.
Let's go.
10 minutes to the half-time whistle. Entertaining first half. Plenty of tries.
Crouch!
Dan Baker.
Bind!
Ben John for Ospreys.
Down too early. Number 3. Down too early.
McGinty and Bundyaki for Connacht.
Number 3. Free engage.
Connacht with the free kick for pre-engagement by Ospreys. Waylon Blade having a fine first half in the number 9 shirt. Signed a senior contract at the start of the season. With Galwegians also. Dan Evans gathers. Ospreys drive. Ball came back very quickly, but Webb tidied that up. As Ospreys take play towards the 10-metre line, their own half of the park. Josh Matavesi, number 12, that's involved. Again, the drive over, working that ball out towards Dan Baker. Good play, Ospreys, and under pressure. They've held good possession there. That was Rory Thornton. Another very young man, only 20 years of age, the second row. And now they've kicked. That could be good territory. Well, it actually is. It will be a Connacht line out just outside the 22. Good play by Josh Matavesi. He just joined us. JJ Engelbrecht picked up an early injury. He was replaced by Owen Watkin wearing number 22. There's the kick again. Beautifully pitched. 5 metres from the sideline.
2 rucks there, your guys.
Nice bounce.
Very low. Just leave me with a decision to make sometimes of whether seeing enough. Your guys just on the clean out. So just get the up at 6 inches maybe. Okay.
So Pat Lamon, Steve Tandy.
HIA, no problem.
Both coaches busy communicating, as is the referee.
You got that card?
So the concern for Quaylen Blade.
Marcus here. Big gap. Step black.
So a man with plenty of experience, Kieran Marmion is on. As we said at the outset, released from the Ireland panel for this game. That's a great hit from Addy Olacan, the number 14 from Connacht.
Advantage over.
Connacht moved that, trying to get back over that gain line. Bundyaki at 13, good first half for him as well. Craig Ronaldson at 12. And Sean O'Brien working hard on the far side in the number 6 shirt, but this referee has spotted a knock on. So scrum Ospreys. That's a big hit from Joe Berman.
We were talking there.
And that's where Quaylen Blade picked up an injury.
That's correct.
Let's hope he's okay. Ronaldson is in now. Or Marmion rather, did I call him Ronaldson? Ronaldson is a name that has been to the fore in this first half as well. Craig Ronaldson, 2 conversions and a penalty. Kieran Marmion will feed it in now to that front row of Buckley, McCartney and Ayew.
Crouch! 5! Set!
That's a massive push from Connacht, but Ospreys managed to get that ball out quickly. McGinty puts in the challenge, play on the 10-metre line. Connacht half of the park. Webb feeds it across towards the new man, Owen Watkin. Back to Webb. Call came from Davies. Dan Evans. Oh, lovely little incision from Evans. Layoff was good. Danger here. East Webb goes forward, brings in James Kingy, second row. Bearman. Good ball retention, Ospreys. They've got options right. They had the extra man, but carried it in, knocked on. Advantage, Connacht. And they have the comfort if this doesn't work out, that the decision will go their way.
Inside now.
Marmion looks back into the pocket. Feeds it back. It's a relieving kick.
Advantage over.
And that finds touch just short of the 10-metre line in their own half of the park. And the referee called advantage over as that ball was kicked. 2 between them. 5 minutes remaining in the first half. Great play by both sides.
He had definitely overrun the pass. Okay. Oh, we're good to go, lads. Let's go. Time back on.
Both teams have difficult fixtures coming up. Connacht are away to Edinburgh in round 17 and then home to Leinster on March the 26th. Ospreys are away to Leinster next week and at home to Scarlets in round 18. And another Welsh derby awaits Ospreys. Well, we come back to that because here comes Dan Baker. He's got great presence on that ball. And there's Paul James bursting forward. Tough first half. No place for the boys, as they say. They're all getting stuck in now. That's good up the jumper stuff from Ospreys. Sam Davies. Oh, nice ball outside. Ben John looking for his second. Good tackle. Is there a foot and touch? Touch judge had the flag up. He was right there. Good defensive tackle. Tiernan O'Halloran saved the day for Connacht there. Again, it was a good quick ball.
The bad news is that you get no angle. But you can come out 5. No. Sorry, you come out 5 metres from the try line.
I think he's done well with that kick, considering the angle.
Okay. No, they haven't. Scrum half, you're outside.
So Tom McCartney with the put in.
It's just step out. Connacht, bring it forward a little bit, and I'll make sure you have a big gap. There you go.
Another Welsh derby awaits Ospreys on April the 1st when they take on Dragons at Rodney Parade. And Connacht travel to Belfast that same night to take on Ulster. So the next 3 rounds, very, very tough for both teams. A win here tonight crucial for either. Connacht will remain on top of the table with a victory, and Ospreys will move up to 5th position where they can pass Glasgow Warriors. Marmion has done well. He's just got to face the right way. He's put under pressure by Baker. That's good play here on Marmion, but they need a scrum half. It's McGinty who steps into that position. A box kick from Marmion. Ben John underneath it. Gather as well. Roddy Olecan was up very, very quickly indeed. But Ospreys go again. Webb. Sam Parry. That's halfway. Webb switches direction. Baker gave him the call, but Davies got it. Dan Evans. Back to Webb. Good play under pressure. And when Rory Thornton can do something like that and feed it towards Sam Parry. Ospreys are really hitting those rucks. There will be some sore bodies tomorrow. And they've held on to that a little bit too long. Rhys Webb is not happy. But our match referee, George Clancy, has been consistent right throughout this first half. And that is about the 5th time he's blown for an infringement like that.
Okay, buddy? Here's your mark, yeah.
So line out the Connacht. Probably the final passage of play. Tom McCartney with the put in. Looks down the channel. Goes right to the back. Well gathered off the top. Marmion. Good quick ball. Lovely reverse pass outside. Or inside, I should say. Bundyaki, one of the try scorers in the first half. Brings play up to the 10 metre. Ospreys half of the park. A little bit scrappy. But Ali Muldowney's done well. And so has Healy. He went for the kick ahead. 40 seconds remaining.
Yeah, last play, yeah.
Touch judge says hit off the chest of an Ospreys player. It is the last play. The Clan Terrace is in full voice on the far side of the field. Probably one of the best atmospheres in the Pro 12, but that's overcooked from McCartney. And Ospreys have a chance. Until the ball goes dead, you will not hear the half-time whistle. Clock is about to go red, but Ospreys have kicked away possession. And it's gathered by McGinty inside at 22. He finds touch, and I don't think we will have time for the line out, as match referee George Clancy blows the half-time whistle in what has been an entertaining contest here in round 16 of the Guinness Pro 12. A try from Bundyaki and AJ McGinty, 2 conversions and a penalty from Craig Ronaldson. has given Connacht a total of 17 points. Ben John got a try for Ospreys. Dan Baker got an excellent score after some terrific hard work from him. And it was a penalty and a conversion from the lively Sam Davies, who's pulling the strings at 10, has left 2 points between them here at half-time at a packed sports ground. The weather is conducive for good rugby. There is one of the try scores, but there is your half-time score. It's Connacht 17, Ospreys 15. So ready to get the second half underway. Sam Davies doing a favour for the groundsmen at the sports grounds here. Rolling referee George Clancy, who's had a fine first half. Make sure everything is ready to get us underway.
Yeah, Captain.
And everybody takes up their prices for the second half, both on and off the field. The Clan Terrace packed, everyone's back for more of the action. Half-time score, Connacht 17, Ospreys 15. Bundyaki with a try, AJ McGinty with the second one for Connacht in that first half. Ben John and Dan Baker, the try scorers for the Ospreys. Sam Davies with the conversion and the penalty in that first half. And Craig Ronaldson doing quite well. 2 conversions and a penalty for him. Hence the score, 17-15. Connacht with the first penalty in the second half. And one late change in that first half. Who's just joined us, Kieran Marmion. He's replaced Quaylen Blade at scrum half. And there's Dennis Buckley, the Roscommon man. Loose head prop tonight. It was Dan Evans that held onto that ball. So the penalty, Craig Ronaldson will kick down the tram lines. Dennis Buckley showing a little bit of pain from what seems like it's an arm or a wrist injury. That's a massive kick by Ronaldson. You couldn't ask for much better. He's found touch 5 metres from the goal line. And the late change to the Connacht team on the stroke of kickoff hasn't upset them. Ben Marshall went to the second row. Connacht drive forward here. The ball is left behind. Was a little bit robust from Ospreys. Kick through from McGinty. Ospreys win it back.
Leave it go now, Green.
A change at the early start of the game was George Nape, who was the start at 8. Started in the second row. But he started at 8 rather, not in the second row. And Ben Marshall went in at number 4. Danny Qualter was on the subs bench, wearing 19. He's now on the field of play, Danny Qualter.
Careful there, okay.
And that's gathered by Addy Olacon, the right wing of Connacht.
Got it for me?
Slow enough start to the second half, but it's a line out for Connacht. Tom McCartney. Dennis Buckley goes forward to tell him what the situation is. Ali Muldowney is the receiver. And here come Connacht. Oh, lovely little inside pass.
Stay in your
The
feet.
tackle was good from Sam Davies of Ospreys. Marmion back to McGinty. Decided to go left, right. But then he went straight through into the traffic. And Connacht take play up towards the 10-metre line. Good little run from Marmion. Tiernan O'Halloran is now the scrum half for this passage of play as Marmion is trapped, and we've got an injury to a Connacht man on the far side, but play continues. And that's nice play on the far side. Sean O'Brien involved there, and there's the big man we mentioned, George Nayapu, in that number 8 shirt. Marmion, McGinty, Rodney Yahoo.
Hang on. Time off, please. Injury over here. I think so, yeah. Queenie, what are you telling me? Dangerous tackle?
Yes, George, 3 black, lifting the legs above the horizontal. We'll put it up on the screen for you now to have a look.
Thanks. Time off. We're just checking a dangerous tackle, all right? Okay, so I can see number 3 coming in. Seems to lift him. Just step away, please.
So it's McGinty. And Dimitri Arhip, the man that makes the tackle. Was there any intent
Correct,
there?
George, yeah.
So I'm just thinking it's just a penalty only, Jude. Is that correct?
I agree, George. I agree.
Okay.
Penalty. And have a word.
So you just lifted him in the tackle. It's a penalty against you. Mark is over here.
So just a penalty.
Lifting in the tackle.
Fair enough, good refereeing, good play from the officials.
Okay, where is it? Oh, sorry, Jude.
And Dimitri Arhip knows he can't do that, but Classic has been a little bit unfortunate as well.
Yeah.
McGinty was coming at pace. And Connacht will now kick for touch. Again, another fine kick. Line-out's got to be good here. Good time to score. 4 minutes into that second half. There is McGinty.
Watch that front.
Two drops.
He's gone to the middle. Ali Muldowney, big number 5. He's well able to get up there, Ali. 6'5" he is.
Still bound.
It's a little bit scrappy from Connacht, but they have held on to that ball and now they formed
One scrum half.
the bind and driving
Two
forward.
foot, that's fine.
And he's entered from the most hind foot, as the referee said, and this ball is making yardage. Hard to see where the ball is now, but Marmion once. There's a little bit of wrestling for it. He's gone to ground. That's a ruck now. Pick and drive from Connacht. 6 metres short. No scrum half.
Ball wasn't out.
So there's an advantage coming here. Ospreys man coming around and the ball not out. Can Connacht capitalise? The kick through. We're coming back for the decision. And there is the offside decision from our match referee, George Clancy. So no scores yet in the second half. 17-15 as you were at half time. Connacht are going for the juggler here.
Make sure that drive comes through the middle, okay?
So is it to be Muldowney again, or are we going to the tail? Good play, Connacht. Swinging and the momentum taking him through. Driving forward. Hard to see where that rugby ball is. They're just inches short. Rodney Ayew, one-handed pass. Got it to Walter. And it's forward. The idea was good. A little bit unfortunate. There he is, Danny Qualter, the number 19. Late replacement onto that bench for Connacht this evening.
Right, Pop? No.
Reece Webb was taking no prisoners there as he tackled Connacht side head.
You okay? Prop, we're going to have to continue here. All right, let's go, so.
So Dimitri Arhip gets a little bit of attention. Bits earlier he got an injury at Irish Independent Park in round 14 against Munster. He left the pitch prematurely. Back tonight. Becoming a bit of a cult hero in the Swansea area.
Over here, yeah.
A change of name, Dimitri. And now we got the 5 metre scrum.
Crouch!
Both ends of the sports ground, the Bohermore Terrace and the College Road Terrace.
Bye!
Packed to capacity tonight.
Set!
The main stand is full. As I referred to earlier on, fantastic crowd of home and away supporters in the Clan Terrace. But we have another reset here.
Captain, there has to be some bit of resistance. I don't want you fading away. Yeah, okay.
It's a bit of gamesmanship.
Yeah, that's why it's not a free kick, all right? Here's your mark.
Galway has been a happy hunting ground for the Ospreys with 6 wins in their last 7 visits. However, Connacht are currently riding high on the top of the Pro 12 and they're fiercely determined to stay there. 50 points in total they have. Played 15, won 10 and lost 5. For Ospreys, they played 15, won 8 and lost 6.
I don't want you pre-engaged, ear to ear, and then in on my set. Understood?
My handbrake's still out this year.
Again, discipline, Ospreys.
Well, that's Dennis Buckley in the green.
Crouch!
Not loose head.
Bind!
And Dimitri are hip and tight.
Set!
So there's the engage now. Gone to ground again.
Leg it up, it's gone down far side. Okay, move it out here. I hear you. Yeah, I can hear you. Big scrum, we get it right. Here's your mark.
Always a difficult place to referee the scrum. And I'm sure he'll have a good look now at our hip on the tight and Buckley on the loose.
Okay, let's go.
And staying with Rodney Ahew and Paul James on the far side, our match referee. It's Ross Common versus Moldova on this side.
Set!
That's a little bit better. But the angles are low. Huge shove from Connacht. But Baker takes it from the base. And Ospreys tried to break up towards that 22 in their own half of the park. Webb slices up for the box kick. Close to the touchline. That was gathered by Matt Healy. We're in touch. It looks like an Ospreys put in.
It is, yeah.
Scrappy enough start to the second half. Still no scores. That is the half-time score on your graphic. 17 points to 15. Bundy Aki, AJ McGinty with tries for Connacht. And the boot of Craig Ronaldson with 2 conversions and a penalty. And for Ospreys, Ben John and Dan Baker were the try scorers. Sam Davies with 1 conversion and 1 penalty.
Right, an injury, yeah. So left leg left me down there. No, at the front, half a step, thank you.
Owen Watkin replaced JJ Engelbrecht in the first half, early in play, just on 5 minutes. Engelbrecht picking up an injury. And Kieran Marmion replaced Quayle Blade. That scrum half on the Connacht team. That's well gathered by Connacht. Now can they build from here? Marmion across field towards McCartney. That's the 22 Ospreys have. That's great shoving and good penetration from Connacht rolling forward. Ball is there for Marmion. McGinty, lovely inside pass. Oh, lovely breakaway. This is Matt Healy. 3 last week, 1 this week. What a score. What ball retention from Connacht. And now they've got 3 tries and Ospreys defence is not happy with that. Matt Healy, just give him an inch and he'll take a mile. So the referee has given the try. He had a word with the touch judge. Andy Brace and John Carville are there, but there is Matt Healy. A man of the match performance with 3, as I've said last week. And the former Gonzaga College man, look at that for a spin out. He had support from Marmion outside, he didn't need it, and he went all the way to get that try. The left wing is on the score sheet yet again for Connacht, the conversion to come. And now they're in bonus point territory. Well, spin, looking back at the action replay, left Sam Davies flat-footed. Big kick from Ronaldson. And the decibels are just going to get higher. There's a man that has turned Connacht rugby on its head. Pat Lam. Brilliant play. Confidence, inside pass. There's the spin again. And there's the finish. Advantage now to Ospreys. There was a knock on from Connacht. Dan Baker, one of their try scorers in the first half. That advantage now over. Webb feeds it back into the pocket. Davies, short pass from him. Centre gets involved now. Matavesi. Oh, he's driven back 2 to 3 metres. He's got to present that ball or he'll be penalised. He's left it back there for Webb, bringing the tight 5 into action. Time it was Ollie Cracknell, the open side flanker, who took that ball into contact. Jeff Hassler was looking for it, the Canadian international, hasn't got it. It's with James King. Slow ball coming back. Turnover was good, but there was a knock forward there.
Team going forward.
Connacht team have shown a great attitude. They're thriving to the challenge at all times. There's great energy and a positive vibe in the squad. And they were really up for this game tonight.
A couple of new guys here, working hard.
Pat Lam was worried whether they could channel the excitement and the victories that they've had in recent times. He just mainly was concerned that the team could keep their focus. Steve Tandy knows this is a crucial game for his men.
Crouch!
4 points tonight will take them to 5th place.
Set!
But it is Connacht who are in the driving seat now.
Off his leg, no knock on.
2 scores out as well, which is important for Connacht to keep. Reb, nice play from him. Rory Thornton. Davies looking for options. Oh, he runs in, that's accidental offside, but the referee says play on. He ran into Dan Baker. It's unusual to see play continuing when that happens. But it is Rhys Webb. The tackle made there by Danny Qualter. Eddie's presence felt. There's Baker. He's having a fine game with that number 8 shirt for Ospreys tonight. Rhys Webb, Davies. Oh, lovely little dummy. Oh, lovely, beautiful run. This is Jeff Hassler. Nice inside ball. Back in field. Webb took the return from Matavesi. And we got some game here in the sports grounds. That's their 3rd try. And Rhys Webb was touchdown back in the frame after that 5-month layoff. Scored 14 tries last season. Well, he's got a very important one tonight, the Bridgend man. There's the start of the move. Lovely ball. Right across field towards Davies. Sold a little dummy. Hassler, the number 14, came on his right shoulder. Switched it back in field towards Matavesi, who returned it to the man that started the move. And after 5 perfect passes, Rhys Webb touches down. Conversion to come. And I did say earlier, we were in for a high-scoring game. Now 24-20 and a long way to go. Connacht still lead. But if Davies is successful here, there's only 2 between them. There's his kick. And now we got a 24-22 game. So Connacht to restart. What an enjoyable game of rugby for the Pro12. The sports ground, tremendous arena, situated just to the east of the city centre of Galway, and used for both rugby and greyhound racing. Capacity normally 7,500. They can add a few every now and again, but every man, woman and child that are here tonight are enjoying this game of rugby. And they will certainly hope that their team can hang on.
Away tackler. 2 players on the ball there.
Ospreys run this from deep. Good tackle from Addy Olacan. Still just outside our 22 Ospreys. That's Dennis Buckley with that tackle. Good play Buckley, good play Connacht. Dennis Buckley scored against Scarlets. It was a match in where the Connacht forwards were described as being bullish. Well, they have been bullish right throughout the season. He's having a good chat there with Bundyaki, one of the try scorers in the first half, and the penalty to come from Ronaldson just outside of 22. The Ospreys half of the park. It's another successful kick for the big number 12, Craig Ronaldson. And Pat Lam is on his feet, and so are the Galway and Connacht supporters. Well, I better mention the other 5 counties as well. Mayo, Sligo, Leitrim and Roscommon will enjoy this. Another change on the Connacht team, and Ospreys about to make changes also. Rodney Ayew had a good game. Retires on the hour. Five between them. Ali Muldowney. Nice ball from Bundyaki. Tiernan O'Halloran sprints down that line. Pressure on Ospreys here. Nice little rubber kick forward, which has worked well. He would have liked if it had stayed in, but that's good play by Connacht. Muldowney, Bundyaki, there's O'Halloran, down the line he goes. He had Addy Olacan behind him. The put-in will be for Ospreys. Tremendous game of rugby in the Pro 12. It is round 16, and it is top of the table Connacht against 7th place Ospreys, who are looking to create their own piece of history of winning 4 in a row on the road in the history of the Pro 12. We're on the hour mark. Well gathered by the Nigerian-born Addy Olacan. Came to Ireland in 2001, back into Tiernan O'Halloran. A man from a famous part of Galway called Clifton. Muldowney. Good hands, Connacht. Good play, lovely turn of foot. Healy again, inside pass. Idea was good, but it just hit the deck too quick and made it difficult for the support play. You got the credit Ospreys defence as well. They know how dangerous Matt Healy can be. Slow ball, Ospreys have it. Muldowney put in the hit. They're playing in your face rugby now, Connacht. The hits in those rucks is ferocious this evening. Davies in the pocket, drills it downfield. Gathered by Healy. He takes it into contact. Ran into Owen Watkin, number 22. Marmion this time. Muldowney, lovely short pass and offload from him. Now back into the Ospreys half of the park. Marmion. Craig Ronaldson at 12. Kick ahead. Davies chases back. Tidies up for Ospreys. The intensity from Connacht is unbelievable at this stage. And considering they're without their international, Ultan Delan, who made his debut for Ireland earlier today in Twickenham as a second row replacement. And of course Henshaw, the man from Athlone, as O'Halloran gathers this one. Marmion, the relieving kick, won't find touch. It'll release the pressure for a moment, but back come Ospreys to Dan Evans. Massive boot from Evans. And it is AJ McGinty. He makes his way back, and he finds touch close to the 10-metre line in the Connacht half of the park. So concern for Matt Healy. Just a little bit of a nick over his eye. Just listen to that sports ground and the crowd urging on their team. Scott Otten now, the man that scored last week at the Liberty Stadium, came on as a sub against Munster in round 14 also. He's in now. Matt Healy is going nowhere.
I spoke to him already. Okay.
So Otten in for Sam Parry. Not a bit of blood there. I'm sure that will be dealt with very quickly. John Muldoon, of course, a late withdrawal for Connacht with that hamstring injury. Scott Otten first put in of the evening, right to the tail. Rhys Webb, lovely offload from him. Jeff Hassler in possession, can be a dangerous player. Versatile, can play in wing or centre. It's done well here, but that's a scrappy pass from Ospreys. They'll try and work it downfield. Dan Evans made the pass to the wide outside. Webb back in field. James King. They're over that 22. Connacht half of the park. Quick ball in field again. Nearly too quick, but Rory Thornton did well to hang on there. And now a pick and drive from the Ospreys. Interesting time in the game now. 62 minutes on the clock. 5-point advantage for Connacht. Both teams with 3 tries. Referee, as he has been doing all night, consistent.
Really strong position.
On the holding on. And Connacht win the penalty. And that is relief for the men in green.
I don't think he's interfering. We'll probably continue it, sir. Let's go.
James Connolly is on the Connacht team wearing number 20. A product of IT Carlow, formerly of Newbridge College, and Amanda played his club rugby for Naas in the county of Kildare. And that's Danny Poolman, number 23, the South African. So George Napool makes way. Connacht with the kick and chase, well gathered by Ospreys, but again the line speed of Connacht up there very, very quickly. Rhys Webb, however, gets that ball across towards Otten. He's brought to ground. Webb again back into the pocket.
Wait, chaser.
Davies kicks for touch, hasn't found it. McGinty gathers, feeds it in field. Not a game of footy here now. Back it comes from Ospreys with interest. Inside that 22. McGinty. Back again. Jeff Hassler. Player of the Year in Canada in 2014 as voted by the fans. Very popular indeed. Here comes Paul James. Loose head and captain tonight for Ospreys. Sam Davies. Oh, he can turn a game on its head. Sam Davies looking for their 4th try. Sam Davies brought down, but he gets in. Now, is that going to be described as a double movement? Let's see what George Clancy's got to say.
I just want to check that. Maybe a double movement there, okay? Okay, Jude, can you put that up on the big screen for me, please? Just want to be sure.
This could be a big turning
George,
point.
We're putting it up now. Stand by.
So it looks to be a tackle there. Okay, so it's a tackle there, Jude.
Correct, George.
And then he doesn't regain his feet fully. Is that correct? He seems to propel himself forward.
He reaches forward.
Yeah, without getting fully. He must release once he's tackled there. Is that correct?
Correct, yes.
1 second now, I just want to have a look here. So he's
Here we are.
he's held and brought to ground there. Is that
There,
correct?
that's correct.
Second, Jude, I need to make sure that he's held there. Is that correct?
No. Stand by, George.
Yeah. So he's held and brought
Tackle
to ground
there.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah.
He's released.
Yeah. So it's a double movement. It's going to be a penalty out. Okay.
Correct.
Yeah. So he was held, and he must release the ball then. So it's a double movement.
Now there is a talking point.
No score.
That is a big talking point. No score. Referee deems it has to be a double movement. And he worked so hard for that, Sam Davies. He's been an inspiration for Ospreys during the year. It's a let-off for Connacht. And they now know with 15 minutes remaining,
Substitution.
this game is turning into a battle. He just opened up in front of him all the way. There's the tackle from Kieran Marmion.
Time off. One black substitution. Yeah. Yeah.
So it wasn't given, and we have another replacement on the Ospreys team.
Yeah, here he is.
Ranier Bernardo is also in on the Ospreys team, the 6'6" from Pretoria, making his 7th appearance.
1 second now, we'll just wait for this last minute.
One more change coming here now. That's Gareth Thomas, making his 5th appearance this season. And he's on for Paul James. So the captain has played his part. And here come Connacht. Can Bundyaki get a second? He's gone to the 10-metre line. He's got a great centre of gravity. Good tackle, Ospreys. Marmion, quick ball. That went out towards Craig Ronaldson, driving forward. They're playing with absolutely brilliant intensity. Good play again. Back to Bundyaki. Offload tremendous. It was Jake Heenan. Now it's with the replacement, James Connolly, the man wearing number 20. Marmion. Lovely ball, back across him, Dennis Buckley, having a blind red loose head. Marmion looks for options. That's him wearing 21, on for the injured Quaylen Blade. Just short of the half-time whistle. Connacht pressing forward, looking for a bonus point try. Just listen to the sports ground crowd. They're passionate in this part of the world as Marmion tries to cut a line and turns back inside onto his left peg.
Easier black, leave it.
Ospreys told to leave it. Buckley of all people is the scrum half. McGinty, oh, he does well. Held on to. Connacht got to hit that ruck to half. Ball gone to ground. Buckley again. That's Ali Muldowney, the big number 5. What a play from Pat Lamb's men. The loose head prop is acting scrum half at the moment. They've got an advantage, Connacht as well, and now they've got the decision, not rolling away Ospreys.
What's happening, Captain? You having a kick or a touch? Just get you on the line, please.
Good play off the top. And that was the run, Bundyaki. He broke 2 tackles. He was looking for options. Even slipped by Hassler. Eventually brought to ground. He's having a fine outing, Bundyaki. Connacht are going to put points on the board. Take your 3. And that makes it a 2-score game as well. This will take them onto 30 points. Greg Ronaldson. Relatively simple, but they're the ones that can be dodgy at times. Not for Craig Ronaldson. His primary position is out half, but from the centre and as a place kicker, he's been outstanding throughout the season. And tonight, it's another 3 for Connacht.
Just a moment, please. Number 11, black. 11.
Well, Ben John has been called ashore. Try score in the first half.
Okay, time back on. Heads up there.
There he goes, Ben John. Fine outing he had this evening. So Connacht lead 30 points to 22. Craig Ronaldson with the shooting boots. Marmion. Both scrum halves played very, very well for Connacht tonight. Massive ball downfield. Dan Evans back to collect. And Ospreys will play it from inside their own 5 metre line. Sam Davies relieves the pressure with the big kick. That went backwards. Bundyaki, important for any young people looking in. His body was facing towards his own goal, which automatically makes the ball go in reverse. Lovely little turn from Ronaldson. It's got to come back quicker. Looked like it was a forward pass, but Connacht have got away with that. It was borderline.
You're trying to buy a penalty off me.
McGinty, short flat pass. Retention good, under pressure from Connacht. Marmion orchestrates and goes for the box kick. A pitch just inside a 10 metre. Davies always finds himself in a good field position to gather. Well, that's great tackling from Connacht. This time it was Danny Poolman, the number 23. But Ospreys take play back up towards halfway. Ali Muldowney was in an offside position. Nothing he could do about it. He was trying to get back. And I think if the referee mentioned a few moments ago, are you trying to buy a penalty?
Wait.
I just think Rhys Webb has.
Time off. Oh, yeah, time is off. Captain. He's in the way. I don't appreciate what you did there, okay? Foreign the ball, so.
Eli Walker is on the Ospreys team.
I'm just telling you now.
Sean O'Brien gets a drop of water. Young man doing quite well on the blind side. There he is. What a year it is for Sean. 6'4", fine lad, coming through the academy. His 11th appearance. He's represented the Irish schools, Irish clubs, and Ireland 19s and 20s. And now Connacht still lead by 30 points to 22. 8 points between them, which could be crucial.
You can see the mark, right? Off.
Big game coming next week. Away to Edinburgh for the Connacht men. And for Ospreys, they're back in the Emerald Isle as they take on Leinster at the RDS. Good play, Connacht. Ball looks like it could be robbed here. Connacht done well to hold possession. Long pass takes them out of trouble. Tiernan O'Halloran tried to slip through. Did well. It's gone a little bit scrappy now. Well, McGinty was brave. He had to win that ball. On the deck. Crowder indicating something high there. Let the referee deal with that. We'll stick with play. Fantastic performance from both sides. 10 minutes left at the sports ground in what has been a pulsating game of rugby. There's Dan Evans. Gets it to Jeff Hassler. Rhys Webb, dangerous man, in possession up towards the 22. Connacht half of the park. Lovely flat pass again, back to Hassler. He's really punching holes in Connacht now when he comes forward. Rhys Webb again, plenty of tricks up his sleeve. Coming through on the burst was Davies. Webb decides to go sniping himself. He's now inside the 22. Good yardage gained. And Ospreys are promising something here. Can they deliver? Eli Walker. Davies, to the open side. Ollie Cracknell. Something could happen here. Can Connacht defend it? It's a missed pass. Dan Baker sends it outside. It was a little bit overcooked, and that is another turning point in the second half. After some terrific work from that man, Rhys Webb, and Sam Davies.
Time off, there's bodies everywhere.
The referee has just said it all. In a game of this intensity, bodies everywhere. Owen Masterson will be out for the remainder of the season with a ligament injury, and versatile back Rory Parata will miss the next 2 games at least, also with a knee injury. That's on the Connacht injury list. Well, for Ospreys, Tyler Arden is out with a knee. Lloyd Ashley Beck, all knee injuries. Ryan Bevington is out with a hip. Garrett Delve ankle. Hannah Dirksen ankle. Tom Haberfield, we've seen Tom over the last few weeks. He's just ill for this weekend. Flu-like symptoms. David Howells with a hamstring, and Sam Underhill, the open side 20-year-old, is out with a neck injury. And of course Scott Baldwin, Alwyn Jones, Dan Lilly, Justin DePuric and Dan Bigger are on Wales duty. The fields of Athenry, the team that is more entitled to sing it, I think, than anybody else. Connacht. Athenry just out the road to the right off the main Dublin road, back out of Galway City. Good intelligent line ball as the fields of Athenry rings around the sports grounds. 8 minutes remaining, and Kieran Marmion, a man that was born in Cardiff but has a Loughrea grandad, has done well since his introduction. Back come Ospreys. Is there another twist in this game? Big man carrying it forward, Garrett Thomas. Rhys Webb, nice ball in field. Dan Evans up to the 22. Scrum cap gone flying. More intensity in those tackles, but more importantly for Ospreys, they're inside the 22. That's Rory Thornton. The man wearing 19 is Rainier Bernardo, the South African. Here comes Owen Watkin, first half substitute for Engelbrecht, but Connacht win back that. Bundyaki in the right place at the right time. It's advantage Connacht. Marmion back to McGinty in the pocket, and he finds touch on the 10-metre line. What a game of rugby. What a great defence of Connacht. And how do these men keep going? Unbelievable stuff from both teams. Just listen to the crowd.
9 black coming off. Okay. Time off. Yeah, time off, please, guys.
More running repairs.
I hear you. 9 black coming off. Number 9.
Rhys Webb.
Substitution.
Brendan Leonard will be in, the former New Zealand scrum half.
Say again. Oh, yeah.
There is Brendan Leonard, former All Black, of course. Very physical player. His 18th start this season for Ospreys in the Pro12. Also played a bit of rugby with Zebra. There's Rhys Webb. He's had a fine evening in Galway, and he will be disappointed if his team can't lift the siege. It's a fine man line out. Otten feeds. Brendan Leonard's first touch. Davies back in towards Matavesi. Connacht, with their pressure, have forced the error. And on a day in Ireland when the results of the general election are coming to the fore, a result that will matter more in the west of Ireland than the general election at the moment will be if Connacht can hang on here. More running repairs.
2 green. Okay. You're coming off.
It looks like Tom McCartney is about to be replaced.
Captain.
And that is Dave Heffernan, a man who plays for the Buccaneers and has represented Ireland under 20.
Okay,
he's from Castlebar in the county of Mayo.
Captain, just listen to me, sir.
And dare I say it, so is the Taoiseach.
Give you a chance here,
Or
lads.
was the Taoiseach.
Time on, right there. Just to the left of that.
.30 points to 22. Clock has stopped, 7 minutes remaining. Another scrum. We average 10 to 12 scrums in most games of rugby union. I think this could be our 10th scrum tonight.
Stand up.
You can correct me if I'm wrong, but we're resetting.
Listen to me. The whole front row has replaced now. Big thing I'm looking for here is not to pre-engage. Ear to ear. Let's go. There you go.
Ospreys new, travelling across the Irish Sea today and heading for the western seaboard here at the Wild Atlantic Way, that there's no tougher place to come in European or Pro 12 rugby than Connacht. They're top of the Pro 12, and if they can hang on here, they will have stretched their lead.
Stay on 9. Come back 9.
With 4 more points, possibly 5, if they can get a bonus point try. Here they come. What's left in Connacht? There's a lovely little skip as they bring play towards halfway. Bundyaki steps in over. Kieran Marmion back to McGinty. Good play from him. Back over halfway again. Marmion, quick ball to his left this time. Well gathered. Nice play from Craig Ronaldson. Fantastic and open play and from dead ball situations tonight. Marmion again. Ali Muldowney just struggling to make much yardage past that halfway. Still a few sore bodies and tired limbs out there.
Clear release, good.
There's Matt Healy. How does that man keep going? Finlay Beelum on the field quite a while now as Bundyaki has a go kicking that ball down the line. Hasn't found touch. Eli Walker. This man has got speed, but he's brought it around very quickly, and Bundyaki stays on his feet. And the referee has probably got that decision wrong. I'd like to see it again. Bundyaki stayed on his feet. He was entitled to do so. But the referee's on about a clear out. Just let's see this again. Eli Walker tackled. There goes Bundyaki. That's him standing. And it was Garrett Thomas who attempted to drive him back. Connacht might feel that was a little bit harsh, but if they do, Ospreys will feel hard done by when Sam Davies' try attempt was disallowed for a double movement midway through the second half. So that 8-point advantage could be the winning of the game. As they say in rugby terms, Ospreys need 2 scores, a converted try, a penalty or a drop goal, and that's a big ask in the manner in which Connacht are playing here at home in Galway this evening. Back they come again, Bundyaki. They love him in this part of the world. Marmion still on halfway. Connacht will be happy to stay there, happy to hold possession. Marmion controls, slows it a little. This is Dave Heffernan, the man from County Mayo. Marmion. Oh, McGinty blocked down. Danger here. Knocked the ball forward. The momentum carried the Ospreys man through. His idea was terrific, and one would have to feel sorry for Aaron Jarvis, the big number 18. And a tired kick from McGinty as the fields of Attenroy rings out again across the sports ground. He certainly has to be a candidate for Manager of the Year in Irish sporting circles with all the great things he has done. Pat Lamb. The West of Ireland has produced some great sporting heroes. So has Wales. And the neat Swansea area. This team takes in a lot of players from around Pencoed and Bridgend on that side of Wales, and have played some fine rugby. But as I've said, Steve Tandy knew this was going to be a difficult assignment. It's not over yet, by the way. There's still time for Ospreys to do something, but the decision goes Connacht's way.
I agree. Guys, come on, ear to ear.
Another man that stood down for the rest of the year from Connacht is Dave McSharry. They've had a problem with concussion. He's been rested, so we wish you well, Dave, if you're looking in.
5, set,
Kieran Marmion. Nice ball, good scrum, solid from both packs all night. Brendan Leonard's done well, he's used all his experience there. That's a rob ball, and it's a big turnover for Ospreys.
No advantage, guys. Knocked on here by Green at the back. Scrum, black ball.
Scrum just inside the 10-metre line. Connacht half of the park. We're just on 78 minutes. Have Ospreys got enough time if they get the try or get a score of any kind here? The clock is against them. What a performance from both sides. At half time it was 17-15 in favour of Connacht. And now with 2 minutes remaining and the clock stopped, 30 minutes to 22, it's back on.
Let's go seconds. Crouch! Bang! Guys, stand up. You're wasting your own time here, Black.
This type of play is suiting Connacht now.
Shoulder to shoulder.
It's the time
Yeah.
and the play eating into the clock. Just a little over 1 minute
Let's go.
remaining here at the sports ground. And as I've said earlier, big games to come.
Bang!
It's a trip to Scotland next week for Connacht. It's a trip to Dublin for Ospreys. Here they go with the tap and go. Dan Baker, if ever a man can orchestrate something, he can. The big number 8, Brendan Leonard. Back in field. That's Gareth Thomas. Leonard again, Davies. 22 is Owen Watkin. Good play again, Connacht. 45 seconds remaining. And James King, the man from Aberavon, goes forward. Brendan Leonard back in towards Gareth Thomas. Sam Davies. Eli Walker stopped by Healy. And there's a good height advantage with Walker there, but Healy was outstanding tonight for Connacht again. 3 tries last week, 1 try this week. Brendan Leonard. 20 seconds of normal time remain till that clock goes red. Leonard back across towards Owen Watkin. Back to Leonard. They've used a lot of players in this campaign, Ospreys. Steve Tandy would like to take home something. As it stands, there's not even a bonus point there. The clock's gone red. Connacht just want to get that ball and hoof it into row Z of the main stand, or out over the roof on the clan stand on that far side of the pitch. As Ospreys come forward, they're now focusing on a bonus point. They still believe they will have a top 4 spot for Europe. That has to be it, and that indeed it is. What a victory for Pat Lamb's men here at the sports ground. Every picture tells a story, and there is the Connacht fans who have travelled from around the country to be here tonight for this table, or top of the table clash as such, because if Ospreys had got the victory, they were up to 5th, maybe 4th, but it is Connacht who have held on. It's not a bonus point victory, but that win tonight takes them on to 54 points at the top of the leaderboard in the Guinness PRO12, with Leinster in a close second on 48 points. And of course, both teams will play one another in the not too distant future. Some fine performances. Bundyaki with a man of the match performance, but Craig Ronaldson at number 12, impeccable from the boot. The tries from McGinty and Bundyaki in the first half set the platform for the Ospreys. To be fair for Connacht rather, but to be fair to Ospreys, Ben John and Dan Baker put them back in the game somewhat. But Matt Healy with his try and the conversion from Ronaldson really set the tone for Connacht, and they built on that and never gave up with a never say die attitude in this game. Ospreys a little bit unlucky to have that try disallowed when Sam Davies got onto the end of a good move. It is a big talking point, but there is the full-time score. That's history now, and Connacht are on top of the table still. The final score here at the sports grounds in a terrific match: Connacht 30, Ospreys 22.